Good morning, family. Good morning, family. I just want to take y'all on a ride this morning. Just starting to make your brains work early this morning. But before I get started, I want to give all honor and all praise, all my worship, all my time, who I am, to Heya, because nothing exists without Heya. Nothing. So we gonna get started with the Fair Use Acts. Yeah, nigga. Let's get started. Okay. I want to give shout out to our brother, my fellow. I live in Milwaukee. If you're trying to wonder what Milwaukee is, it's Milwaukee. But in our Indian language, our native language, it is called Milwaukee. And I want to give a shout out to my fellow Milwaukee Knight, Hiram Art. I love you, brother. Okay. He's in the book of the Egyptians treasure cave of the Grand Canyon. If y'all have not went to his page, hit up our brother Hiram Art. He is the truth. What he's dropping is the truth. He is a brother that is on the truth search, our truth, our indigenous, on talk to this truth. Okay, so let's get into it. He's in the book of the Egyptian treasure cave, and he's at the part of the hieroglyphs. So we just gonna pick it up here. Okay. Computer acting fuddy duddy.
Only two animals are found. One is of a prehistoric type. One is of a prehistoric type. Okay. This says the crypt. The tomb or crypt in which the mummies were found is one of the largest chambers. The wall slanting back at the angle is about 35 degrees. On these are tiers of mummies, each one occupying a separate hewn a separate hewn shelf. At the head of each is a small bench on which is found copper cups and pieces of broken swords. Some of the mummies are covered with clay, and all are wrapped in the bark fabric. Okay, smeared underneath with myrrh and incense, burning incense, smeared with myrrh. Okay, the urns or cups on the lower tiers are crude, while as the higher shells are reached, the urns are finer in design, showing a later stage of civilization. It is worthy of note that all the mummies examined so far have proved to be male, no children or females being buried here. This leads to the belief that this exterior section was the warriors, the Baraks, the blessed, the Baraks. That is Hebrew for blessed.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
You understand? The Baraks.
The blessed warriors.
Ruach. That is Ruach.
But they were wrapped in a, it says, and all were wrapped in a bark fabric. How do you get a bark fabric? We're going to go into that. He's about to look up a word. He's about to look up baraks, and give us the meaning of it. Come on, brother. Come on. Let's go, Harmart. Much love and respect and power and peace, knowledge, overstanding to this brother and his family.
Breathe, wind,
It says the strong Hebrew 7307 rocks, breath, wind, spirit. Okay, so no, y'all like. I remember I told you this video is about the fabric. Okay, the bark fabric that the mummies was wrapped in. Okay. Now let's learn about the Tonga. Hey, Tonga. And let me know if you see somebody that looks a little familiar to you. Okay? I want y'all to see among this tribe, look at the older women in this tribe. Okay? It's a beautiful thing to see the older women of this tribe, a beautiful copper color. They look like Negroes. Okay? They looking like Negroes, okay? Now let's get it started. We about to jump into it, okay? Gonna pass by the ghost in the shell, okay?
If there's one sound you hear in Tonga, it's the sound of tutu-ngatu.
The tutu-matu.
Ngatu making in Tonga is the domain of the woman, using age-old traditions handed down from generation to generation. For hundreds of years, Ngatu, or tapa, has been an iconic symbol of Pasifika, and in Tonga, its significance in everyday life is more prevalent than anywhere else in the Pacific.
The Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean.
Ngatu is used in nearly every
all of
facet
those
of
are
life in the kingdom of
Tongas.
Tonga.
Fabrics.
The gift of Ngatu is one of the
Beautiful.
highest signs of respect. It is used at birth to swaddle a newborn. It lines the bed of a wedding couple on their first night. And finally, wrapped around the body of a loved one in death. It lines the bed of a wedding couple on their first night. It is used at birth to swaddle a newborn.
Let's take that back. Let's take that back.
The gift of Ngatu is one of the highest signs of
Ngatu.
respect.
It's called Ngatu.
It is used at birth to swaddle a newborn. The gift of Ngatu is one of the highest signs of respect.
One of the highest signs of respect. The gift. This gift. Swaddles a newborn.
On their first night.
Lines the bed of a newlywed couple.
Wrapped around the body of a loved one in death.
Wrapped around the body of a loved one in death.
This is Ngatu
beautiful.
Tonga.
Ngatu Tonga.
Sieni Mafuleo has been making Ngatu since she was young. Today she's working with the Kokoanga group or Women's Ngatu group at her cousin's village Lepa, the original capital city of Tonga.
Beautiful. Ruins. Palm trees.
To make Ngatu, every women in Tonga, they work as a group.
Look at that Negro grandmama.
This is the tutu tree.
The mulberry tree. The tutu tree. The mulberry tree.
This, and then we take off the skin from the tutu tree. And then they're ready to put it in the water. And then get ready for the lady to beat it.
The bark is peeled, put in water to soak, and then it is beaten with this stick.
Down at the bottom,
the
they
ache.
call it the tua.
The tua.
We use the skin to making the feta ake.
The feta ake. Look at that. A fabric of bark.
Start beating again.
The mulberry
Each
tree.
woman has a certain length of feta ake they have to make before the next gathering.
It is called feta ake once it is beaten out. Look how beautiful that is.
They glue it and then they combine it together and they make one ngatu.
In Tonga, there are two ways of making ngatu.